Hey YouTube, Shuken Shinobi here with a review of the Transformers Disney Pixar label, Buzz? Buzz is gone. Buzz is... Fuck, where'd Buzz go? Buzz! Oh, never mind. He's right here. I found him. I don't know where he went. I stopped paying attention for 1 minute and then he just kind of ups and leaves. I don't know what Buzz's problem is, but... To infinity and beyond, bitch. So anyway, we got Buzz down here. The fact that he transforms into his spaceship right here. Disney Pixar label, Toy Story. Takara Tomy, all that fun stuff. The fact that he can flip his helmet down, which is somewhat of a lie, but I'll get to that later. And then sitting in his cockpit. Back here we've got Buzz, ship mode, and then 3D render. And then how the whole head gimmick works. Head on! I had made a joke about that in the vlog, and it says that, and that's why I made the joke. I'm dumb! Transformers down here. So let's get rid of the box and focus on the toy. Size-wise, he is horribly, horribly bright. There we go. Size-wise, he is about the height of a Kiwami Tamashi, which is about 4 inches or so. So he's about a 4-inch or so figure, about Scout class size. Here he is next to... Here he is next to Mickey, Convoy, or Optimus Prime, or whatever you want to name him. And here he is next to Donald. Poor Donald got the shaft. He's like the size of a Legends class. So here's a nice little 3-shot of those guys. And I still think that Mickey is the coolest one, even though Donald is based off of Bumblebee. Mickey is still, by far, the coolest one. So, here is Buzz in Buzz mode. Arm articulation. Arm articulation's weird. It's basically Toy Story-esque. I mean, he's got a ball joint here, except it's not a ball joint, it's a swivel. And then the arm is on a swivel ball-like hinge thing. And then the wrist is a swivel. So he can shoot his lasers. He can be firing my laser and stuff. But this arm is just kind of... He can like beat his chest. He can be like a monkey if Buzz wants to. I don't really know. But the arm articulation is kind of goofy. But it's Buzz and it's accurate, I guess. His legs can go like this a little bit. But otherwise it's just on a straight swivel here for transformation. A joint right here at the knee, again for transformation. And a joint down here at the foot, again for transformation. So that is all of his articulation. He does have a little bit of backpack kibble. But if you look at him from the front, he actually looks pretty good for a Buzz toy. As for the helmet, you can flip the top down. The thing is, he's really touchy. Whenever I, basically pick him up, his head pops off. It doesn't stay in that little socket all of that well. So you have to kind of hold them down, and then it doesn't close all the way unless you use the back panel as the front. And when you do that, his head pops off pretty much instantaneously. So the helmet thing is a total pain in the rear to actually get in. So it's mostly not really worth it. So... There we go. I got his helmet. There. So now he's helmeted. And he's protected against people's slimy tongues and stuff. See Toy Story 3. So, to transform him, it's pretty simple. Just bring this back. Let his head fall off naturally. As you can see, his head is a little Buzz on the other side. So you've got Buzz head and Lil Buzz. So set Lil Buzz aside, because you don't really need him right now. Set his arms straight beside him like he was some sort of army agent. Put the wings in. Fold this entire section down along with the helmet piece. Flip this up and make sure it's flush with the front of the ship. That will lock in place. Bring this down just like that so you can already see it kind of forming. Push this in. That will lock in place. Bring these down, then fold his legs all the way up, and fold his feet down. So legs up, feet down, and then they'll peg right in up here. And then you got the boosters. The arms will just sit comfortably in here. They don't peg in anywhere. And there you have it, Buzz's ship. So to get Buzz in there, just lift this section open. And he fits right in there. There's enough space for him to just sit there and hold the wheel to his ship. And close that. He does fall out if you tip it upside down. So he doesn't peg in there or anything. But he sits comfortably in there. He won't fly around. So there we go. Obviously there's a ton of buzz kibble on the bottom of the ship. But that's okay. It does look, it's really accurate to Buzz's ship. It says Space Ranger on it. The Space Ranger logos right here, and then the Galactic logo right here. Really, really nice. It's very tiny. It does roll. Not very well, but it does roll. And you can stand it straight up if you want it to be in, like, blast off mode and stuff. So, in that aspect, it's actually really nice. It isn't worth the price at all, but it tickles my fancy, if you will. So here he is next to Mickey and Donald yet again. He's actually the largest of the vehicles, technically. I think Mickey probably has a little bit more mass or volume than he does, but he's technically the largest. Which is a plus, since these are really small things to begin with. Donald is just the tiniest thing ever. So, they do look really nice together, even though I really wish the Buzz was modeled after a Transformer, like Donald and Mickey were. But considering Buzz owns a spaceship, it does make sense for him to transform into a spaceship a la the Star Wars crossovers and stuff. So, he was worth I got him for about $17.50. Which is it's a hair under $20. So he was worth that to me just because I love Toy Story so much and I love Transformers. So it's a really cool product for me. But for casual Transformer fans or just casual Toy Story fans, there's much better things that you can spend your money on than this. So you can check out my personal blog at shukenshowme.wordpress.com. You can check out a written review along with the Epic Podcast and the Epic site at writersrangersandrambles.com. So take care and have a great one.